The two main programs I was going to talk about today are MPharm and MPharm with International Year Zero. So thinking about the structure of the course then, some of the students need to come or want to come via the International Year Zero route, and there's a 5-year integrated CAS available for that. In order to progress from that to first year of pharmacy, if they decide to go on to PCS, they just need to pass. If they're on the pharmacy route, then they need 60% overall average rather than the normal 40, with 65% in both chemistry 1 and 2 modules to progress. So we can see here some of the modules that are included. There's a lot of English language and study skills, of course, functions of cells and tissues and biochemistry. And then we've got these extra modules here. These are additional to what we would have in the normal health and life sciences IYZ route. And I've just popped some links on the bottom there for you to access the web pages for those. So yeah, as I said, progression is dependent on performance. They do have to have a interview, that's via Teams for all applicants, be they pharmacy or IYZ at the moment, with an academic member of staff. It's one-to-one, it's quite friendly, and we just look at kind of different aspects, really more about communication and potential than about knowing an enormous amount about pharmacy at this stage. So in terms of admissions criteria, happy to answer any questions about these programs at the end. I expect you've all got that information anyway, but please ask me if you need to. The one thing applicants do ask me about, and they tend to worry a bit, is about the selection event. It really isn't anything to worry about. It's very much about a screening process. We're not looking to reject large numbers of applicants. This is only for IYZ pharmacy and pharmacy direct entry. For PCS, pharmaceutical and cosmetic science, it's just a normal straight offer via the normal forms, etc. So if they're coming via Oxford International, they'll be referred across to us, and we will arrange a Teams interview with them at the moment. And we're doing that for all applicants, be they home or overseas. The main emphasis is to look at communication skills. Do we think they can develop them and talk to this? But we do obviously understand that not everyone is coming in at the IELTS 6.5 with 6 in each component level at that stage. So it's really about potential. We do some basic calculations. These are below GCSE or high school kind of diploma level. And it's very much about thinking on your feet. They're allowed to work through it with a pencil and paper, etc. during the scenarios. And the final section is about values and judgments. So I always recommend the students have a bit of a look on the NHS website, their care and compassion agenda, looking at the values of the NHS. But it's very much about yourself and thinking, how would I react in a situation? We do also send out mock questions for this to help everyone and make sure they're prepared. It's only about half an hour. Majority of students do really, really well and pass, no problems whatsoever. And if not, they are then reviewed and we decide what to do. Okay, so just another couple of things to note about admissions. Because pharmacy is patient facing, of course, they need an enhanced DBS, which they can do once they get in country. In terms of the requirements from overseas, yes, we will need a certificate of good conduct from the home country as well as the DBS to obviously cover the past as well as the current and the future. The health check is nothing to worry about. That's just a questionnaire when they enroll. And we do a declaration form that's normally done even before the interview stage, and that will flag any DBS issues, criminal records check issues at that stage. That's very helpful actually, and we can talk to the students and guide them through the process then. In terms of the placements, we do have uniform policies. Again, nothing to worry about. We have plenty of students who go out on placements. The only issue with the hospital, we do have some students who wear a niqab or face veil. Normally we try and place them on same-sex wards so they feel comfortable removing them, but pretty much everything else is fine. We have a bare below the elbows policy for infection control in the UK, but there are disposable sleeves and things that people can wear if they wish to be more modest. So really nothing to worry about, very much to reassure candidates about that and talk to us if they have any concerns.